The federal government and California are clashing over highway policy. Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy says $160 million in funds could be withheld because the state issues commercial driver's licenses to undocumented immigrants. So Duffy is now demanding that the practice end immediately. Our John Ramos spoke with the owner of a local trucking company about how the ban could hurt the supply chain.
The federal government says in the name of safety, it wants all non-citizen truck drivers taken off the road. But it's hard to even imagine what the unintended consequences of something like that might be. At issue is the Commercial Driver's License, or CDL, and Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy says it is an urgent one.
This is a license to operate a massive 80,000-pound truck that's being issued to foreign drivers who are not U.S. citizens or lawful permanent residents. The process for issuing these licenses is absolutely 100% broken. It has become a threat to public safety, and it is a national emergency that requires action right now.
Duffy pointed to 3 deadly accidents involving foreign drivers, including one in Florida where 3 people perished when a trucker from India made a U-turn on a highway right in front of a minivan. The man's CDL had been issued in California, where it was legal for undocumented people to get a commercial license. Duffy demanded that the state end the practice of granting so-called non-domiciled CDLs.
And if you find any license that was not issued properly, revoke it. Get rid of it. If California doesn't comply, we're going to withhold federal highway funds. It's going to start at $160 million in the first year. We're going to double that in year 2.
But that could have a serious impact on places like the Port of Oakland. Bill Abudi owns a trucking company and says the vast majority of drivers in the area come from other countries.
I would say in the port business, 90%. Comfortably.
90% are immigrants.
90% are immigrants.
Abudi says most are here legally now, but like him, it took years, sometimes decades, for them to gain citizenship or permanent residency.
Think of us as little ants. We just work and we don't bother anybody. You know, we just want to get our job done. We want to go home. We want to have a good life.
He says if drivers are bad, it's because of a lack of knowledge and training, not nationality or language. And he says the estimated 600,000 immigrants currently driving trucks in the U.S. would not easily be replaced. If you remove 600,000 people from the supply chain, what happens then?
Well, we won't be able to move anything, and everything is going to get very expensive very quickly. So a typical trip that would cost $1,000 might cost $3,000 to do. It would be like COVID. We had a lot of drivers during COVID, and we still had a hell of a time making the deliveries as the surges in cargo came in.
And Abudi thinks the focus on foreign drivers is more about immigration than it is about safety.
Immigrants are a target, and it creates a divide, and we need to stop this.
But the secretary made it clear that he's not accepting any excuses.
My message, it's very simple. Get into compliance now, or we'll pull funding and we'll force you into compliance.
California was given 30 days to bring its licensing program into federal compliance. A note on the DMV website now says the state has paused issuing non-commercial licenses.